why do we affiliate status like marriage or relationship with marriage material or relationship material? Some people say, I've been married this many years, or no one could tell this person anything because they've never been married. Every relationship is different. So you can't say because someone has been married to someone 20 years that they automatically know more about marriage than someone who maybe have had relationships with people, a few people maybe, but they never got married. What if the person that had the relationship with a few different people might know more than the one who just had a relationship with one person? Because they had experience with different people, which could expose them to different things. I'm not saying that it's true, but I'm not saying that it's impossible either. Anybody can get in a relationship or married. That don't make you relationship material or marriage material. It all depends on who you're in a relationship or married to and who the person is. It depends on if they want it. You could want it, but if they don't want it and that's who you like, then you're just up the shit creek without a paddle. Then on the other hand, you might not even be wife material or husband material, but people like you, or the person you dealing with likes you. Whether you good or bad, it don't matter. They just like you like that. If marriage determined how good a person is as far as a lover, then there would be no such thing as divorce. I'm gonna say that again because I don't think people get it. If being in a relationship or marriage or married determines how great, like it's this certification that you're this great lover, then there'd be no such thing as divorce. Why is there so much divorce if simply because someone gets married that they're just better great person? It's not true. It takes two people to make a marriage work. It takes two people to get married too, but there's a difference between being married and being happily married. You know what I mean? There's just a difference. I would never look at somebody who's single and be like, you can't give me no relationship advice because you're single. Or look at somebody that's married and say, oh, you got the answers for me because you're married. And simply because their experience might not be quite the same as mine. And even if it was, let's hypothetically say that it is the same as mine. They're not dealing with the same person. So let's just say this. One person cheats and the other person cheats. Let's just say I cheat and the other person cheats. Another guy cheats. Right? But his girl leaves him, mine don't. Now I can say, oh, dog, you cheated on your girl, you got to do this and that, and everything will work out. That's not necessarily true. Because his girl's different than mine. Now apply that same philosophy to everything that you could think of in a relationship. Dude might be with a girl that lets him get away with this or that. I might be with a girl that don't let me get away with this or that. So you can give people advice on relationships, but you can't really give them advice on their personal relationship because there's different tweaks to it. That's why I will never say that, oh, you're single, you can't give me no advice to a relationship, or you're in a marriage, you got all the advice, because every relationship is different because you're dealing with different people. Any Getting married is just like having a kid. Anybody could do it. But being a father or a husband or a wife is a whole different level. Some people are not married because I'm going to put it to you like this and I'm done. Some people are not married because they don't put up with certain things that other people did who are married, or they didn't settle for what they felt they didn't want and other people did. Or you can go by the rules. Some people don't follow the rules. They got cheated on. The relationship should have been over right there, but it didn't for some. But for some, it did. So they didn't end up getting married to the person. But you got other people who have cheated on each other and they are married or ended up getting married. But really, if you go by the rules, that relationship should have been dead. I think that's all I want to say about this, man. You can't put no stipulation on titles. You can't. Every relationship's different, man. You can't just say a title makes it a certification that you're this great lover, man. Or a title, a lack of a title makes you not certified. Because some people see through a lot of stuff that other people did not see through, and that's why a lot of other people are in relationships with people they don't want or they're not happy with them, versus the people who seen that bullshit with other people and they decided not to go that route, or they were strong